Fuck, you're good.
That's what I forgot. I knew I would forget something about stream setup, and it was my little transition. Oh well, I'll fix that later. Hi everybody. Hi Brom. Hi Rob. Gray zone indeed, brother. First true foray into some gray zone. This isn't working. Supposed to be. There it goes. That's updated. Okay, things are working. Look at that. All right. Yeah, this is my first foray into gray zone warfare. But first off, hello and welcome back. Oh, did I not set up? What do you mean, yay sound? Did you guys not hear music at all? You should have. You should have. I don't know. Either way, yeah. Been a long, like 8 or 9 days away. Just being crazy busy with IRL stuff. I lost my first dog I ever rescued back when I was in my early 20s, back in 2013. He passed away. He was in a lot of pain, and I went up to Phoenix, where my mom lives, to go with her to the Humane Society to put him down. You didn't? Okay, I don't know why. No game sound. I know that much because that was muted. You started talking about transition. All right, here, hold on. Mute the game. You guys aren't getting any music right now? You are? Okay. I don't know why you didn't, Principal. I don't know. There was a really quiet song at the start, and then I switched it. Yeah, everything should be running correctly. Okay, yeah. Had to put witchcraft probably. Hi Brutal. Hi Rob. Yeah, I had to say goodbye to an old friend. That sucked. That really sucked. That was a really hard couple of days. And then the day after getting back from doing all that, the fucking this little fuckhead, little SSD drive that originally came with my PC 5 years ago, finally shit the bed. So that was fun. That was super fun. Was trying to make the day after having to say goodbye to my dog. You know, trying to make the day after saying goodbye to my dog a nice little distraction mentally and everything, and then my computer just said, hey bud, no, fuck you. So that was cool. And then Saturday morning, immediately had to go and spend the entire weekend, Saturday and Sunday, building all the framing and putting in a window for the laundry room that we're building outside, which I need to get pictures of and show you guys progress, because it's coming along really nicely, but holy shit, that was a lot of work. And then this weekend we got to do the plumbing and electrical, and then the following weekend we'll do some of the drywall, and then some of the drywall, and then just we're doing little bits at a time as we can each weekend, because my father-in-law, who's like teaching me how to do all of it, because he's been in construction his whole life, he can only physically do so much before he needs to tap out, and I've been trying to take on most of the manual labor, but he's in his 60s, so we're trying to manage our workload. So a couple more weeks and we'll have that bitch done. It's gonna have full water, electrical, lighting, be fully painted. We've got a window in it. It's gonna be cool, man. Shout out to Hardware Issues, dude. Yeah. So I had to so with the computer, the SSD finally died. Did a bunch of troubleshooting before I realized that it was finally dead. That I did on Monday. Realized it was finally dead Monday night. Ordered a new M2 drive to replace the SSD. That showed up, and because I'm stupid and I don't follow directions, I almost super fucked myself by I downloaded a file that I thought was all I needed to put Windows on a flash drive, and then I plugged it into my computer after I installed the new M2 drive, and nothing was being recognized. Like, it wasn't recognizing the new M2 drive, and it wasn't booting into the Windows install, and I went, oh, fuck me, is my whole motherboard dead? Turns out, one, I didn't suit the new M2 drive correctly because I didn't follow instructions, so I fixed that, and then I went and followed the instructions and properly got the flash drive formatted for the Windows install, put everything back in, fired it up, installed Windows, good to go. Then spent all day yesterday, or not all day, but any free time I had yesterday when I wasn't watching Boy while wifey was working, and then did all that time yesterday, get everything reinstalled, all my games, all my softwares, and signing back into things and all the bits and bobs. And then this morning I finally did most of the finishing touches on setting up OBS. I still need to set up Stream Deck. Oh, you guys don't have game sound. Sorry. How's the game sound, by the way? Is it loud? I changed the way that I have like audio across the board set up. I did some deep dives and learned some things. So let me know if game audio is too loud. But I have compressed the shit out of my mic and the game audio, and I think the mic probably actually needs to come down a scooch. Okay, so that should be better for the mic. It's a bit loud. The game or me or both? I also just moved the mic a little bit further away from my face. But I think the game probably is a little bit loud as well. I have it on Tarkov volume, which is probably a bad idea for this game. At least until we can turn down the music. Here, let's put this back to where I had it. And then we're just going to drop it in the slider a wee bit for now. Okay. The game, you sound fine. Okay, cool. I was clipping a little bit, so I still turned down the mic a little bit, but should be good. Is there a lot of room noise? Do I have a lot of background noise in the microphone, or does it sound fairly crisp and clear? So I have not even tested it. I just got it all set up like 2 hours ago, and then I had to do adult stuff and do dad duty, and then came back and just fired up stream. If you need a hand getting that laundry room sorted, you can reach out to me. I'll say no, but it's the thought that counts. Shout out Brutal for being the realest one. Just make sure that you ask me when you need help with something. I will say no, but just make sure you ask. Reading is hard, I get it. Glad to see you back. Glad to be back, Arrow. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. Don't hear much now? Cool. Duty. All right, cool. So I'll fine tune shit as we go along. Today's gonna be a little bit of a short one because on top of the computer issues, losing my dog, and just all the other IRL stress and shit that happened over the last 10 days or so, last night we realized that puppy dog back there, oh, you can't really see her, but she's right there. She has a UTI. She's having trouble going potty, so we have a vet appointment today for her at 3:30 to get an exam and some antibiotics. So we'll do that, and then tomorrow, wifey and boy are going over to the mother-in-law's so that they can hang out for the day, and then I will be streaming all day. So tomorrow will be a proper return to stream and really grinding some video games. Hopefully she gets well soon. Yeah, thankfully it's just a UTI, and everything that I've read and everything that the vet said is that some antibiotics, a couple of days, she'll be fine. She probably got it from accidentally sitting in her own poop. So that's cool. Dogs are fun. Anyways, let's actually play some Gray Zone Warfare. I've owned this game for a few months now. I have never put more than like an hour into it. I've done like one actual like run out into the world, died to desync, and then said I'll come back to this when there's a big update. Now today there is a big update. On top of there being a big update today there's also all access drops that you get from just watching if you happen to own the game, or plan to buy it and want to collect some cool thingies. There are also support a streamer drops where if you gift one sub 4 separate times, you unlock all 4 pieces of an exclusive apparel set. Don't worry about doing that here. If you decide to do it, cool, but it's not a big deal. There are also other drops for bigger streamers that are called like elite operators or field agents or whatever that I will probably raid out to one of them when we're done. But they can get they have other exclusive drops too. So if you are a Gray Zone Warfare fan, it is like drops heaven right now. There's literally 3 different loot pools of drops, and then there's the paid sub apparel outfits. So there's a lot of cool shit going on. But I figured this would be a perfect time. I've been wanting to get into this game. Watching a bunch of bigger content creators play the early access preview of this Winds of War update. Everything looked really good. It looked like they've made some significant progress, and the thing that was most important to me that it seems like they've really fixed is optimization, because I didn't want to stream this game before when I first bought it, because just playing it with like nothing else open, optimization was not great. I was struggling to get 60 FPS, and now I'm getting like 80 to 90 regularly. So we'll see how it goes with OBS and everything open as well, but I think it's a perfect time to get in, because with the update they also wiped everybody's character, so everybody's starting on the same plate. I'm going to start on the PvE side just to learn the game, but I do plan on dipping into the PvE VP primary open world of this game once I get my feet under me. But it seems like definitely a game that I will enjoy very much in complement to Tarkov, because this isn't Tarkov, this is more what did Airwing Marine, Tarkov content creator, he put it perfectly when I watched one of his videos. He said that it's not really Tarkov, it's much more so as if Arma 3 and DayZ had a baby, and that baby was raised by Tarkov. So it's more of an open world looter shooter, tactical shooter with extraction elements. But I think it's going to be something that I will probably end up sinking a lot of hours into now that the optimization is a lot better. So we're going to check it out and just start learning. I want a +1. Rob, I purposely want to stay solo at the very beginning, because I want to just experience learning it all on my own for now. But as soon as I get my feet under me, yes. Or actually, you know what, Rob, let's do this. Are you available tomorrow? Because I'm only on for like 2 hours today, but tomorrow I'm going to be on for a good like at least 5 hours. Tomorrow's going to be like a full-length normal stream for me. Gift 40 subs, gotcha. Principal, you are a crazy man. Please, you do not have to do that. But yeah, Rob, if you're on tomorrow, good after 1 p.m. Eastern, that is probably roughly around when I'll probably start about an hour after that ish. It depends on when I get home from dropping off boy and wifey, but I will DM you on Discord and let you know what time I'm going to start, and we will grind then. That sounds great, dude. Because that way I can spend just a couple hours today just getting used to the game and figuring out how it all works, and then we'll go from there. Because I watched Airwing Marine's like super basics beginner tips video of like, here's how meds work and whatnot. So I know basics, but I've not watched any task guides or anything like that. I want to just explore the world and learn that shit. All right, so character reset. Your progress has been wiped with the latest major update. This is necessary as the game is still in active development and new systems and features have been introduced that require a full game reset. Perfect. I didn't really have anything anyways, and I think I actually had lost like 2 kits because of the like 1 or 2 runs I did. We need a face. A good face, not a great face, but a face nonetheless. That's probably the closest to me, I guess. Sure. Hair. Brown slick back. I can't rotate my guy. But brown slick black is literally how I wear my hair. So, we need a full beard. Curly long brown looks good. Shirt. Oh, the textures aren't rendering. Oh my god. Wonder if it's still compiling shaders. Don't know. Okay. That looks good. Then you get apparel unlocks as you level up, which is cool. Dig that. I think this is what I wore before. Was the competition shooting. The Claw Gear Raider Mark IV Olive. We'll wear green because we're going to be in the jungle. That works for me. Go. I get a 5,000 bonus for them. And only for them. Lamang Recovery Initiative. Okay. Rob, does it still... We have to be the same faction, don't we, Rob, to be able to play together? Hi, missus. We do have our coffee for a little bit. Today's a shorter one just to come back, say hi, test everything, and then tomorrow will be a full proper stream. I forget, Messes, did you ever play this game or were you not interested in it? Usually go with Mithras. Okay. Mithras it is then. Never played? Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. It's silly that you only get the sign-up bonus for one of them. Like, I know Triple G said he got a Mithras sign-on bonus. Does it change if I go back? No. Boo. It must just be... They must be pushing people into certain directions to balance the player counts. Weird. How much does Gray Zone cost? I think there might have been a price increase today, but let me pull up the store page on Steam. But it was $30 on sale when I bought it. It is currently $39.99. It's $40 right now for the base edition. And there's, just like Tarkov, there's different editions where you get different increased amounts of starting gear or increased amounts of stash space and stuff like that. But yeah, right now the base edition is $40. I bought it when it was $30 a few months ago on sale. I have no clue if it's gonna go on sale. What does this say? I wouldn't be surprised if this whole update goes really well for them, if it does go on sale soon, because they increased the price as of today for each edition, but they also increased the amount of stuff each edition gets. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, $40 Mithras, so that we can grind with Rob. Mithras bills itself as a PMC run by soldiers for soldiers, with minimal inquiries into an operator's motivations or past history. The only real bar to Mithras membership is a lack of field experience or military competence. It prides itself on only accepting the best and pays accordingly. The organization itself is inspired by the Roman legion system, where the spoils of war were shared among the troops, and everyone got a share of the wealth according to their status within the unit and their performance in the field. Cool. But copy, yes. Mithras security systems, but coffee. Continue. Alright, we're probably gonna have to tweak some graphical settings. I logged in yesterday before the update went live to check graphic settings, but I don't know if it will have reset things. Okay, yeah, that... Okay, why am I in Europe East? No. No, 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 no. We do US West, and we do so in Gray Zone. You have Warfare, which is your full-on most popular mode, the PvEVP, where you can get into player fights. I will dip my toes into that eventually, but just to start learning, I'm gonna do Joint Operations, where it is just a PvE mode. There's no friendly fire, and you just use VoIP, talk to people out in the wild, learn the game, do your tasks, gear up, all that good stuff. That's what we're gonna start with. Okay, shaders have been compiled. Why are my textures not loading? Did it reset everything? Okay, music volume. We're just gonna turn that off because it is really loud. And then we're gonna bring this back. And let me know how the music volume is. I think it's okay, maybe on the low side. Let me know if I need to bump it. Okay. There's that. UI volume, that's correct. Output device. I heard 60 FOV is a good place to be. It looks a little waxy. Yeah, I'm trying to fix that now and see why that is. Start there. It's on DLSS. Does it need to be FSR? No, it's still doing that. It look at Plastic Toy Soldier. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm gonna restart the game here in a second. All greased up and ready for battle? Like a greased up pig, dude. I was not an English major. Hi, Dell. Just came back from a Diddy party? Jesus Christ. No, I did not. Is it texture resolution? Object quality? Why is it like that? Like, it's relatively good clarity, like, in the background and stuff. But, like, I'm just mud. I'm a toy soldier. Let's restart the game. This is weird. Why is it like that? Is that 1 gallon or 2? I think that was 3. Yeah, that was maybe too much grease. That might be the problem. So yeah, I realized last night that all the stress of my SSD failing and having to go through and reinstall Windows and reinstall the programs and everything, it was a long, annoying, roundabout way to actually just upgrade my computer, because now I have a faster boot drive and it cleaned up a bunch of shit that didn't need to be there. I opened up like 200 gigs of storage space because there was just shit that I didn't know was hiding in the background on stuff. That was interesting. Is the game gonna launch or what? What is going on? Thank you guys for hanging out. I really sincerely appreciate you guys always coming back when I have little breaks and life shit that happens. It means a lot to me, and thank you very much. Game capture, there it goes. Okay. Oh. Okay, we're gonna actually get in and run around and shoot guns and stuff. Still mud. It's nice and clear and sharp, but my clothes are still mud. Why? Is it just this screen? My shaders are compiled. Sharp as mud around. Goddamn right, dude. Aw, shucks. Because fuck you, that's why. That's fair. All right. My controls all good. Press, press, press. Left alt plus page up? The fuck? I don't know. We'll figure that shit out. Let's just go in and see if I'm still mud when we go in. You got 3 hands? I'm gonna have to hold it and fucking... I don't know how that keybind works. Because I did see that that's something that you want to do like right away. Because somebody I was watching, they had like a voodoo scope. And the scope reticle starts like dark gray. Okay. Welcome to Lamang. You have arrived in your PMC's base camp, the only place in this hazardous world that provides you with at least a modicum of safety. Behind its walls, danger lurks at every corner, and it will take all your skill, determination, and cooperation to survive. Press tab to open your tactical device, where you'll have access to your character's equipment and health status, your personal locker to safely store items, the item, or the map, your tasks, and the vendors. Please no, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Cool, looks smooth for you guys. Angel, thank you for the look. PC dorks and all these ridiculous keybinds. I know, dude. I also need to know what my VoIP stuff is like on. Is it? It better be push to talk. What is the push to talk button? Z. Okay. Oh, it is red. Okay. Well, at least on that one. That's fine. That's good. What do we got? We got some mags. We need some bullets in our butt, probably. We got a lot of stuff in here. Let's leave the pistol at home. You can control click, just like everything else. Here's some bullets. In there. Blood, that stuff. Okay, cool. I think that's good for first kit. I'm not mud anymore. Just very green. Okay. Good. How's frame rate look for you guys? Pretty good, probably, hopefully. You sell various stuff and things. Tasks. First recon, accept. Check the shack out on the outskirts, okay? Cash retrieval. Find and mark the cash in a shed at the town's lumberyard. Cool, it gives you the grid marks. That's cool. Lab rat. Accept task. Find the UNLRA medical supplies at the town's water tower. Okay. Paranoia agent. Search the informant's house to find out what happened to him. Locate the informant's house. Okay, cool. We got tasks. We got stuff. Health, apparel. Yeah, see, that looks better. Okay, there we go. Still a little muddy. It's must just be shaders compiling or whatever. Okay. So we have to go to... where now? First recon. Let's just do this one. 174, 119. Okay, we have a waypoint. Okay, so can the helicopter take me to combat outpost, to cops? This looks super similar to Tarkov. 30 months though, damn. Yeah, 30 months, Brom. Thank you very much. Brom, it's got Tarkov bones, but the gameplay, think of it more as Arma 3, like Arma 3 Armor Reforger mixed with DayZ. It's open world, looter shooter, tactical shooter, mixed in with some extraction elements. It's not a survival game the way that Tarkov is, I guess is a good way to put it. Okay, I have a flashlight. Character. NVGs. How do I turn on the NVGs? What's... head-mounted device N, just like Tarkov. Oh god. It's so bad. Oh my god. I have heard though that they did that because it's hyper realistic. Okay. Computer medium, DLSS. Still like, I need to dial in the fucking settings. What if we like super boost that? That doesn't make a difference. Okay. It's too much sharpness. It's not the texture resolution. What the fuck is it that makes this shit look fuzzy? Put it all on high. See what happens. It looks the fucking same. Why is my sprint not a toggle? Sneak should be a toggle. Prone. Lean should be toggles. Okay. Alright. Do we have to... Rob, if you're still in town, do I have to literally just wait for daytime? Like, am I just fucked here for it being nighttime? Because I'd rather it not be nighttime. Pack items or sort items? What's the difference? Packed is just scooches it all to the top, I guess. Sort it. There you go. You're stuck? Okay. Alright, well. Unless you change servers. Alright. For my very first run, should I go during the day? How important is it? Use the good NVGs. Okay. I should just go ahead and turn the day. Let's just switch servers. Okay. Is this the in-game time, the 7:53? No. Yeah, wait, yeah. 07:55? It is. Okay, cool. Okay, so that makes it super easy to see. You can see what servers you have decent enough connection to and what time they are, and then choose from there. I like that. That's cool. Look at that. We can fucking see now. I think we're gonna do some music again. Is it? I guess it's not gonna play music in here. That's fine. I don't really want it to anyways. That means we don't need this guy. We can put that guy back on. Sort you bitches. Why can't you go on there? You already have one? No. Why does this thing not go onto there? I thought that's a rail for the M4. The fuck? Okay, vendors. Can I buy a scope? Gunny. Or am I stuck with a red dot? I think I am stuck with a red dot. I am scrolling down. There ain't shit. Sights and scopes. That's it. I ain't got shit. Okay. Alright, I'll just do the first run with a red dot. That's fine. Okay, what is that symbol in my in the top right? That feels a little smoother. Bad connection? Probably. All right, let's go in and just go to do the thing. Oh, I gotta mark my thing again, huh? 174, 119. What do I have to do there? 174, 119 is check the shack on the outskirts. All right. Let's hop in a chopper and go. You want a scope? I'll find one. It's all right, Rob. Like I said, I need to learn how the game works so that I'm not a hindrance to any teammates. Okay. So I call it to where I want to go. Not until you either level up your vendors or get it off another player. Does it take a long time to level up the vendors? This feels like Squad tried Tarkov. Airwing Marine put it really good, I think, when he said Arma and Daisy. Like in the LZ you want to go to. Oh, does it have to be specifically an LZ? Yeah, call transport. Okay. I thought I could go to the combat outpost, but I guess not. "15 seconds. It'll take a minute. Okay. Well, let me get one under my belt, and then I'll let you know. See how the red dot feels. It's pretty clear sight picture, so.
Raven here, ready to head out.
Is this us? And then O for headphones, right? Yes, beautiful.
Get ready, we're moving out.
Is this the kind of game where I want to run on single fire or auto, or does it matter? This looks beautiful.
Approaching the LZ, 30 seconds.
As long as frame rate looks smooth for you guys. And let me know how game volume is too. I still have it turned down. Single unless you're in a no shit moment. Got it. I figured. With how realistic they try to make this game, that's kind of what I figured, because in real life you're not full autoing unless you're close quarters and you're really fucking wanting whatever you're shooting at to die fast.
Move out!
Okay. Hold on. All right, game volume is back at even, just at double zeros. Let me know if it's too loud. Rob, do you know how I make the Overall image quality, not so fuzzy. For the M4 and other rifles, keep it in single. The spray will make you lose accuracy except for places like the bunker or inside buildings. Best weapons for full is MP4. Okay. Haha, yeah. I've heard that that's like the biggest problem with the graphic fidelity of this game is that it's just kind of fuzzy in general. Like, it looks good, it's like got a film grain on it. It's weird. Let me join Discord, make it easier to answer. Yeah. While I'm in a safe spot, let's do that. Let me join Discord. Hey, buddy. Oh, wait. Input. Check. There it goes. That should work. Hey, buddy. Good, how are you? Yes, sir.
So yeah, for right now, just keep it in single. With the starter village, you don't need to worry about going full auto unless you're hunting down the first town boss or something like that.
Okay.
And yeah, as far as like graininess of image goes, I'm still working that out myself.
Got it. That's what I've gathered from the little bit of research I've done about it online, is that like it's wildly variant for everybody's system, so.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Shots. Is that at me?
It's gonna throw you off because you're gonna hear shots from other people in the first village. Because even in the server I'm in, there's like 17. Not 17. There's like six or 7 people in the first village. It will throw you off.
Got it. Yeah, I think I'm hearing other people. Okay, objective completed. Good. Holy shit, that guy 8 rounds.
So this the ammunition you get at the start of the game is what they call soft points.
Yeah.
So penetration is going to be very low and damage dealt is going to be very low as well. So it might take 4 to 5 shots to bring someone down until you are able to get the hollow points, which, as they say, or as the name indicates, is good against flesh, very bad against armor.
Got it. Okay. Is that friendly? Was not a friendly. Is now dead. Alright, let's back the fuck up and figure out our life now. Not dead yet.
It's always good to be not dead.
Hydration's good. Oh, that's good. Tasks, alright. Check the town's lumberyard, 172, 119. Lumberyard. That direction. Okay. Away we go. No, there's no insurance system, right? If I die, all my shit's gone unless I'm with a teammate.
Nope, that is not the case in Gray Zone. Your stuff does not disappear until you die again. So if you die with your current equipment, even if you are running solo, you do have a chance of making it back and recovering your equipment. However, if you die again on your way back, you will lose all your stuff.
Got it. Okay.
And with the newest update, if you are running with a pair or with a squad, if they implemented it the way they said they are, the way they did, I should say, your teammates will be able to pick up your gear and bring it back to you.
Nice. Okay.
But if you're in some place pretty heavy, that may not be the case. It may be easier just for you to get back to them so that you can get your stuff back, because in at the later end of the game, at the end game areas, it can be pretty tough gunfights in the areas.
Got it. Okay. Bunch of dead bodies here. This is the lumberyard. Okay, good. Double click to use, which is kind of different to get used to after Tarkov. Okay, got that ding. Check around the gas station, 170, 121. Over there. Okay, we go. Should I worry about scrounging up dollars, or is it pretty easy to make money?
I personally will go through and I run pockets to make sure I get all the money I can. I think it's a good idea for you to try to pick up as much money as you can.
Okay.
And valuable stuff. Don't worry about magazines. Pick up the ammo itself. Weapons are always a good choice. Early game, there's not much other stuff you can pick up that is as good as that stuff.
I got hit for the first time. Okay, cool. Healing is very different from Tarkov, but pretty simple, really.
There are going to be some conditions or status effects that will not go away immediately. Things like nausea or other things like that. It may not be apparent right away, but sometimes you may have to do an extra surgery on your stomach or other things like that to make all of the status effects go away.
Got it. Okay. How do I check my mag?
I think it is Control V. Yeah, Control V.
Okay, cool.
And if you want a what is it? Oh, yeah.
Okay, what else for my task? That is it for this one. I can hit complete while I'm out in the field. That's awesome. Little bird down is the next one. Neutralize 10 enemies. Okay, I wish I would have had that already. Crashed helicopter north of the gas station, 170, 123. Somewhere in there. Let's go check it out. Loot some pockets before we go. Oh shit. You die, please? God damn. Okay. Can we stop shooting me from a mile away when I have no sight? Seriously? I can't mount this or climb it? Alright, let's go find this down trapper. Is that it right there? Sure looks like it. Report findings. Okay. He's dead. He's very dead. There's a naked guy running in. I love that. Find out what happened to the rest of the crew. Try inspecting nearby structures. Okay. Buildings over here, I guess. And they're dead.
Oh, they added buried caches too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that task is done. Up of mags. Coffee, guess what? Download Tarkov to PvE with my kid. Nice, Dal. PvE is the stress-free, good version of Tarkov. Alright, mags are topped up. Complete that task. Look at that, flying right along. Rat's nest. Is there one vendor I should be focusing on leveling up first?
I always try to focus Gunner first.
Okay, then I need to go do his thing. 172, 119, right where I was. Oh, I was in the lumberyard, just didn't mark it because I didn't know. Shit. That was what? Yeah, back here. All right, back to the lumberyard we go after we touch some butts. So is like the static dead bodies out in the world, are those like Tarkov boxes, like other players can loot them and then you just don't get anything out of it?
Yeah, if they have anything in them and you don't get to it fast enough, you just lose out on what's in there.
Got it.
With the new update, I'm not sure if they're incorporating the dead bodies as a way to do, as incorporated into missions, because they've added a bunch of missions. Like, they've added new missions in here, like ones that I'm not even familiar with yet.
Do I need to keep an open space in my rig for mags or no?
No.
Okay,
No.
perfect. Love that. Oh, and a puppy dog. Tells you what the... I like that it tells you on an enemy's dead body what the fatal hit was. That's cool. Alright, we need to go back this way. How often do enemies respawn?
They respawn about every 15 to 20 minutes or so.
Okay. There's a good chance the lumberyard's gonna be full of stuff again, because I didn't kill all the stuff that was there. It was already dead. Confirmed 3 hands, hold gun, and 2 to swap mags. Goddamn right, Del. Just build them different here in Gray Zone.
I should. Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Just fucking scrounging as many little dollars as I can. So far, so good though. This, like, fighting the AI already feels a lot better than the like 2 hours I played before. They seem like less of lasers.
Yeah. Before in the last one, it was you either got the drop on them first or you just outshot them. If you didn't, you were dead. A lot of good updates.
Oh shit. They sure did respawn. Oh good, so I can just tap H to quick heal. So medium bruise, will that just go away on its own?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Will a medium bruise go away on its own?
Yeah, if you have a healed, if it's blue like that, it's just a matter of time for it to just go away.
Okay.
Medium, hold on 1 second, let me take a look at your screen. Open.
It's gone now, so I assume I'm good.
Yeah, it used to be where some injuries you would have to do surgery on, and then they would still require you to use a bandage afterwards to make it go away completely.
Oh shit. Ooh, got my kills. Okay. What do I have to mark here? Cache in a shed. Okay. I'm in a shed.
But are you in the right shed?
Probably not. Oh, what the? Giant rubber band. Okay. That's friendly. It's got nothing. Is it this shed? Got you, bud. Can't get in that door. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna park myself for a moment. Be right back, chat. Hold on. Okay. Why am I still, like, coughing? Alright, now I'm not coughing anymore. Jesus Christ, is everything gonna respawn? Oh, what shack do I need to be in? What other shed is there? Is there one over here? Is it this? Why does everything look like such muddy shit? Okay, that's done. Okay. Do I have to go back to base to get more tasks from him? No. Let's go back to base and figure out our lives. Where am I? Oh, those are friendlies. Sorry, boys. I love the easy access little map guy. Okay. Come on, trucking. Go back to base. We need more ammo anyways.
Roger. Raven's in the air and heading to Bravo 2.
All right. 40 seconds.
Raven here. I'm moving out.
Hopefully you guys are digging this. I'm enjoying it so far. I think the game's really gonna take off for my brain when I can get access to more guns and attachments and all that good stuff.
I'm at the LZ. Hurry up and get in.
And headset. Voila. I love that you can do the active headset too to make it quiet. It does look gorgeous when shit actually renders. I just don't know why at certain times it just looks like fucking mud. Like right now, it looks beautiful. All the detail of the little water droplets, the shininess on my gun. Right now, it looks phenomenal.
Get ready. 30 seconds.
A couple of times inside those shacks, it looked like absolute shit. It's very confusing, but I haven't had, I've had some rubber banding, but I think that's because I'm on an East Coast server. Other than that, I think it's been pretty smooth sailing for the performance, which is wonderful.
Exfil completed. Good to have you back.
Oh, thanks. Alright. Drop some shit off. More bandagios, ammos. Top up ammo, beautiful. Put all my money up there, please. Thank you. And then the money instantly just went away from there. Okay. Food. Item destroyed. Oh shit, I got doinked in the noggin. My shit got busted. So what do I do with this? Can I sell it? $1. Sick. Can I have a new one? $700. No, thank you, sir. Put that on. Why won't the V block go on? Weird. These have something that I'm missing? No, these don't have a light. Why can't I put a light on them? I don't understand. Apparel unlock. Tactical shirt. Green. Cool. Run it.
Hello.
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 Alright, so I'm looking at all my stuff. I did my gunny task, but then I didn't get any more tasks.
Yeah, so way they do it is they bury tasks from other vendors off of So basically, you have to complete other vendors' tasks to get assigned more. So once I finished first recon for handshake, then I got the next task for gunny.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, and it's raining. Even better.
All right, so we got to gather intel and we got to find the informants. I got ammo. I don't need a tracker. And the painkiller can go there. Give me more bandages. Can go there.
Oh, that's cool. Is it raining in your server?
Yes.
Ever see the rotor wash go through rain? It's cool.
I'll have to wait for when my chopper shows up. Did I buy that? I did. Oh, that does look cool. That's neat. Alright, I'm pretty much good on everything. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna see if I can stumble my way through this last quick run on my own. I will see you tomorrow.
Sounds good, man. I'll talk to you later.
Alright, see ya. Alrighty. We got bullets, we got heals. We're good. Let's go. We need to go to where now? 168, 115, 169. Okay, let's start with this one. 168, 115. 168, 115. Right over by Bravo 1. Some kind of a shack or something, probably that. I'll transport for where I want to go.
Heading to base camp.
Where we go? Sick. Getting dark too. Oh, that's not playing in my ears. Shit. I didn't set up the sound alerts. Yeah, the alerts I did not set up.
Ready to load.
Because I'm gonna switch to Tangia. I will have those all set up and turned on for tomorrow.
Strap in. We're heading out.
Is the game actually playable now? Yeah, Shadow. I've had really good performance so far on like medium to high-ish settings, and I'm having a little bit of. I've had a couple little rubber bands, but I think that's because I'm on a East Coast server and I live on the West Coast. But so far, so good. I need to keep dialing in my graphic settings because there's been some times where some textures look pretty clay, muddy, but I think that's more on my side than the game. But then there's also times like this where it just looks really, really good. But so far, so good. This is my very first time playing, so I'm having fun. What am I doing here again? Literally already forgot. Paranoia agent. Search the informant's house, find out what happened, and locate him. Alright, search the house. Find the informant. Kill bad guys. Can do. remember this task. I remember seeing this task, something about a fridge. Read and report. Basic tracking tag, cool. Aviators. Shitter. Food. Actually, give me that. See, like in here, like some of it looks like a little muddy and fuzzy, and that's just, I think that's just on my side. Yum. Bamboo shoots. Bought it when it did the first opening and I refunded it after an hour, I think. Could barely get above 10 FPS. Yeah, the optimization was really, really bad at first. I bought it like 3 months ago. Yeah, about 3 months ago. And put a few, 2-3 hours into it and it was still pretty rough. So I was like, I'll come back when there's a big update. Now there's a big update and there's drops. So checking it out. So far, so good. Okay. Tasks. Go to the hideout and find out what happened. 170, 114. Map. This way, down here. That's probably it. The hideout. Okay. Oh, dead doggo. No. Bastards. The weather is really fucking cool though. The weather effects. Kind of wish NVGs were better to be able to run more nighttime runs, but I understand why. Like, because they want everything to be very realistic. But the NVGs right now are like completely unusable. Can't see a goddamn thing with them. They need to let that be a little bit of video game is video game, you know? This guy already got super looted. All right. They didn't take the touchdown lemon soda. Jokers. Imagine leaving behind a touchdown lemon soda, dude. Read and report. It's pretty fun figuring out these tasks on my own. Chug a soda. Look at our tasks. Locate the informant. 170 to 115. Over here, probably. It seems like stream has been staying smooth for you guys, which is all I really care about. And I'll watch a bunch of settings videos tonight and dial shit in. But while the drops are going, I think we will definitely be playing a good chunk of this. I do want to mix back in, or not back in, but, you know, always mix in some Tarkov, though, because before I had all the PC troubles, what I was planning on doing was some Zero to Hero silly boy runs. Spectrum report. There we go. Just literally just starting with just melee and spawning in and seeing how geared I can get and trying to do an entire marathon run. Like I want to get the marathon achievement on a Zero to Hero. I think that'd be fun to do. We're gonna do that in Tarkov probably next week. Hoarder. There we go. There's a gunny task. Locate the UNLRA supplies at the Prepper's house, 172, 116. Right over here. Literally just right next to it. It's just taking a minute for stuff to render, so like those two bad guys started out really fuzzy and then they were like fully rendered. Odd. More bamboo shoots. Fuck it. Don't need them. Credit card. The fuck? Alright. And what the shit am I doing here again? Locate the supplies. It's gotta be here, right? That's got to be the supplies. Loot. What's in here? Okay, so I don't get it. This has to be the supplies. That's where I am. Is there a different way to get to it? If anybody knows, feel free to yell at me.
What do you think they're doing, son? What are you doing?
This is my tent. I'm sorry, sir. Is this the supplies? It is. There we go. All right, cool. And that house next to the town entrance. Okay. Uh, 172, 117. House near the town's entrance. It's got to be that right there. Yeah. Also, could you guys hear that guy's voice? Because it was pretty quiet for me. I can turn that up, I think. Locate the supplies in the house. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Flipped a breaker. I don't know what that does, but I did it. Where's the entrance to this bitch? Hello? Alright, whatever. Where's the supplies box? Is it outside? If I can't get in. Is it this house? Yeah. That's the supplies right there, isn't it? Aha. Okay. Complete. Rat's nest. 169, 119. Retrieve intel. 169. 119. Intel from the hideout. Shit. That's gonna be a tough one to find. Here, let's do this one. 172, 118. Town's water tower. Okay. What am I doing? I need some food and water. Oh. Crash. That's my first one. Yes, west is morning. We'll go back into there. It's game is beautiful, but it felt like there was an incredible amount of just open space where nothing happened. Hopefully the PvP actually makes those areas feel good. But trudging across the map to be near an enemy faction area just felt awful. Yes, I think that the big change that they made on the PvP side will help with that a lot, Shadow, because now anytime that there is a PvP engagement, there will be like a big red circle that shows on the map that tells everyone like where they are and what's going on, so that you can go and jump into the fight. Okay, so I guess I kept that gun. So what progress did I lose right there? Guess that's probably just something I sell. Top you up. Those are all good. Swap you two. Gunny. Okay, I counted those tasks being done. Beautiful. Lab rat, we need to go do your thing. 172, 118. Let's mark that. The water tower, eh? I don't know. Somewhere in there. Sure. Destination Kilo 2. I want to go... probably Bravo 2.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
Okay. And now it's not raining. Alright, I really gotta level this dude up because I gotta get a scope.
Raven on station and ready to pick you up. Seconds.
Oh shit.
Get ready, we're moving out.
No! Bye! Shit. That was my chopper and I fucked that up. Wasn't paying attention. I don't want that. I want the LZ. Give me the LZ. Move. Oh, wait. Select my shit. Thanks. Alright, so it doesn't matter who I sell that to. Okay, cool. Map. LZ Bravo 2 call.
Raven dispatched, moving to base camp.
20 seconds. 25. All right. Run in there and get this task done real quick. Let's roll.
Ready up, we're taking off.
I forgot that you can do canted too.
Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
All right. There's the water tower right there. That's where we're gonna go. We're looking for supplies, right? Find the medical supplies. Okay. Looks like in the task picture there's a medical tent, so go there. Sounds like there's already dudes there doing their thing. So the AI might be already cleared out. I gotta remember to turn my active headset off when I get out of the chopper. How is gain volume? Is it too loud? Is it just right? You guys feel like you can hear subtle things? Hopefully it's good. I'll watch back through the VOD tonight with headphones and dial-in audio. I know some of you guys may not care as much, but I'm an audiophile and shit sounding good is very important to me. She did. Yeah, I need to figure out why it's taking objects so long to render. Find Kanoa, Cinnarath, 172, 119. That's a long one. Let's do the quick one. 172, 119. There's a person over there. So I bet that that's where it is. Alright, what does this task actually say? He's a clerk in a local construction shop. Construction yard is what it kind of looks like. Okay. Yeah, he's got to be in here somewhere. Looking for a dead guy. You dead guy? Sure are. Inspect and report. Really the value of stuff. No. Task complete. Thanks for your stuff. Oh, there's one way up there that I missed. Yikers. There we go. Okay. Alright. I gotta get rolling so that I'm not late. So we need to get over back to where we were. Back to Bravo 2. Skadoot skadee. Hello. What's up?
What's up, brother?
Okay. We'll say, like the way the tasks are in this game, there's still a sense of mystery to them. Having to search a target area instead of just go to this building and leave. Yeah, and I've watched 0 task guides so far, so I've just been checking this all out blind. And it's intuitive enough that you're absolutely right. There's some mystery to it, but it's also like not frustratingly difficult. Like there's some shit in Tarkov that would take days to figure out if it wasn't for the Wikipedia. All right, Nito, we got to go back to base.
Raven dispatched. Moving to Bravo 2.
That's a pretty good chunk of our starting tasks hammered out. We got to get through, I think, Rat's Nest next to get the next gunny task. So
Near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
getting there. And when everything renders properly, like right now, game is beautiful. Look at that shit. It's just when I'm like running around and I'm inside buildings and stuff, it looks like mud because it's taking forever for stuff to render. I'm gonna figure out why it's doing that. I'll tweak some settings later tonight. And then tomorrow, we hammer it all day with good buddy Rob, who is a pro at Gray Zone.
Landing. Get in. Go. Strap in. We're heading out.
Back to base we go. I do love the scale of all this too, though, that like in the grand scheme of things, I've been taking very tiny little trips back and forth to this starter town,
30 seconds.
and there's still so much of the map that I have yet to even see past the mountains. There's bunkers, there's fortresses, there's other cities, other little villages and towns. It's a pretty massive map. It's gonna be cool. Have you seen anyone camping the heli zones yet? I am on the PvE side since just because I'm brand new. I haven't dipped my toes into PvP yet, so I'm just doing joint ops right now.
Welcome back to base.
But I forget what it was, but I do remember seeing back when a few months ago when they did the night ops update, 4 or 5 months ago, that they like majorly addressed the helicopter camping, so I don't think it happens as much anymore, as far as I know. All right, active headset off. That can get out of there. Didn't technically loot anything else. Money. Go down there. I don't like that money doesn't automatically stack. That is silly. Just go in there. This is gonna be another one of those things where shit gets thrown into rigs, huh? No, damn it. Inspect. That's cool looking. All right. We have not unlocked any further apparel besides the t-shirt that we got here. And I have not had a stream up on my own, which is very silly of me. But cool. We got 8 tasks done. And we got a couple more to go, and we're getting there. We got Handshake's almost level 2. Gunny's got a long way to go. So does Lab Rat, but I just started doing Lab Rat stuff. But I gotta get Gunny leveled up because I gotta get a proper fucking ACOG or a Voodoo or something on these M4s. Suppressor would be nice, but I'm not super worried about that. But all right, cool. I gotta call it there and go take Doggo to the vet. Thank you guys for hanging out. Let's see who we can rage out to who is also doing gray zone drops. It was bad. Anytime you took a heli when you landed, it was a war or death. Oh yeah, that was also a big reason why I didn't buy the game at the start, because as soon as I saw that happening, I was like, nope, not for me. But now it feels like it's in a really good place. And Hot Dog, the homie that I have not raided out to in a while, Winter's Wolf Cry, he is one of the dudes that has like a field agent status. Like he has the better drops. So go hang out with Winters. I will see you guys tomorrow, probably 11:30-ish my time. And we'll get cranking. It feels good to finally be back. I love you guys. Thanks for a short one, but a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.